I don't know how someone cheats on their wife and then goes around telling people that she was the one who cheated. Not as a throwaway lie, as the official version of what happened, because that's what this guy did. And I'll give you my unfiltered thoughts on this at the end, because the more you hear, the worse it gets. So this woman had been with her husband Steve for 14 years. 2 kids, full life built together. And this wasn't a sudden one-off stepping out of the relationship. This was a pattern, because he'd cheated before. Enough that they'd broken up over it twice already. So when things started feeling off again, she recognised it for what it was. That tension when someone knows they're doing something that they shouldn't be. And then one day, because he's a dumbass, he texts her, except it wasn't meant for her. And before she can react, he deletes it immediately. Which tells you everything. So now she's left with that flash of something real and nothing she can prove. Eventually, it comes out properly. A co-worker. And the timing? It was when she was 7 months post-birth. So she tries to fix it. They go to therapy and stay together. 1 year, then another. And the whole time it's the same loop. He does just enough to stop it collapsing, but never enough to actually change. At one point, he says he's done with therapy, that he got what he needed after 8 sessions. And even the marriage counsellor, carefully and professionally, tells her that she doesn't think he's going to change, suggests that she looks into narcissism. So she does, and then she leaves. After 2 years of trying to hold something together that wasn't being held from both sides. And here's where it shifts. Because even after all that, she still protects him. He asks if when they tell people about the divorce, they just say it didn't work out. And she agrees. Not because he deserves it, because she's thinking about the kids. So she stays quiet, moves on, rebuilds. But she forgot about the narcissist part, because while she's protecting the situation, he's rewriting it. He's telling people that she cheated, that the divorce came out of nowhere, that she refused to give him anything, even though there's legal paperwork. He even goes as far as to say that she didn't cook, didn't clean, didn't take care of the house, like that makes any difference. And it's not subtle. It's family, friends, literally anyone who will listen. And what stands out isn't even the lying, it's how easily people accept it. No one asks her, no one checks. They just believe it. And she's not even focused on them. She already knows these aren't her people. What she's worried about is later, because one day her kids are going to hear this. Maybe not directly, but maybe through someone repeating it casually. And kids don't need the full story for something to shift. Just enough doubt to change how they think about you. And after that happens, it doesn't matter what you say. That doubt is already there. So now she's sitting there with proof, texts, agreements, legal documents, and she's trying to decide. Expose him and correct the story, or stay quiet and be the bigger person. Which sounds respectable. But right now, he's not just lying. He's changing how people view her. And the longer it sits, the harder it is to undo. So the question isn't about revenge. It's about who gets to define what happened and when. Because this isn't about correcting his family. It's about making sure her kids hear the truth and not his rewritten version of events, but without pulling them into something that they shouldn't have to carry. Personally, I'd confront it head on, because once someone shows you that they don't have your or the kids' best interests at heart, you have to face them head on. They are not going to make the right choice themselves. They've already proven that. And this isn't about saving her reputation with the friends and family. It's about stopping the lies from spreading. I'd do a group chat, include the ex-husband in it, and explain that you had both agreed to keep the details of the split between the two of you, but obviously he has other ideas. So you just wanted to set the record straight and include your receipts. That way, he can't weasel out of it, and it removes the he said, she said element. But what about you? If you had proof of everything, would you stay quiet and let the story settle and hope for the best? Or step in early before it becomes the version people remember? Thanks for listening to this episode of Quiet Betrayals. Catch you next time.